Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cappy, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. With that said, if you are a continued subby of mine, you know I love you for it. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, my dear Capricorn people, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You are in the right place at the right time. Synchronicities are opening up for you and there is a stroke of luck that really comes through for you. You might find that somebody says, look, you know what, I want to do you a solid, or for all the hard work that you've done, here you go. In some way, shape or form, there is a blessing that is unfolding for you. And it's usually the thing with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the results of whatever you've put into motion. So pay attention this week because the gift that you're getting is something that you've already earned. For your actions and options, you have the Ace of Wands. This is a lot of fun. It's the energy of movement and vibrancy. This is also a creative endeavor, and anything that you're doing in that regard this week could do so well. What I absolutely love most about this is it puts you in a position of power and strength, and it suggests that you have more energy this week. There's a sense that this week it's kind of like you get your energy back, or you get your mojo back. With the Ace of Wands in your actions and options as well, you could be initiating a new project of some kind, and it could come quite spontaneously or unfold quite synchronistically. So maybe you decide to do something and you say, oh, you know what, I really want to do this, and before you know it, things just start to really take off for you, or there is support there that you weren't even aware would come through for you. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Three of Wands. I gotta say, Cappies, even with just these three cards, if you are planning to do something new or bring something back off the back burner or head in a certain direction, you have the cosmic green light this week. The Three of Wands is a beautiful card for work, business, any kind of communication as well, because it suggests that not only are there, look, I mean, right, one way that you could see this is overseas connections. This is, you know, people that work from or at a distance to you, but it's also communication that could lead you to a big break of some kind. Pay attention to your communications this week. Pay attention to where you end up connecting with people that are very different to you or have a very different background. This is really as well asking you to talk about the things that you're passionate about. Show people the desire and the passion and the vigor that you have for the things that you love, because this week people are receiving you so well, right? Which is great, especially in the energy of a Mercury retrograde, you lucky so-and-sos. So for those of you that work for somebody else, think bigger, right? In fact, for all of you, think bigger. This is a card of growth and expansion, and it's coupled with the Wheel of Fortune. This is abundance energy. This is lucky break energy. This is, what's the word that I'm looking for? Windfall energy. Play your lotto ticket, you know, put some money on a horse. Don't bet your house, your mortgage and your kids, of course. And there's a lot of people out there, well, I might bet the other half. I don't advise that you do that either, because if anyway, I'm going off on a side tangent, but you get my point. The other thing with this card as well, it really asks you to consider the next move that you make, right? Especially if something opens up this week. If you're not sure about it, obviously vet it. You know, don't just take somebody at their word, you know, do the research. But this could be a really good offer or opportunity that opens up for you as well. For those of you that work for yourselves, especially, right? This is anyone and everyone that you're connecting to from overseas, from different places, from different industries even, could be really beneficial for you this week. If you are retired and no longer working for any reason, Well, look, if you got divine luck and you got the cosmic green light, what are you going to do with it? What is it that you want to do at the moment? What is it that you feel like is taking shape? Where is it that you have a new hobby or a new desire to bring something into the world? This might be the time to go for it. For your money and materials, you have the High Priestess. So this could be some sort of, this could be an idea that you've been working on behind the scenes. This could be, you know, especially because you've got the Ace of Wands above it. This could, yeah, it could literally be an idea that you've been working on behind the scenes. It could be a secret stash pot of savings that somebody has made for you, or that you have made for yourself, that now, you know, maybe you take a moment to, as an example, let's say you set up you know, a regular payment for yourself and you've never checked that bank account. Suddenly you check it and you're like, wow, I've got 10 grand in here. Do you know what I mean? It's all of that kind of stuff. This also suggests that this week there is an opportunity or something that's being given to you that you may have to keep silent. Maybe your boss says, I want to give you a discretionary bonus, but you're not allowed to say anything about it. Maybe you are, I don't know how it works in the rest of the world, but I know here in the UK, if you win the lottery, you get two options. You either have to stay completely silent about it and you're not allowed to tell anyone, or if you win, you have to declare it and they put like a little thing in the paper. So, you know, maybe it's something like that as well. If you're out there winning the lotto, you give me a shout. So when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this week you got to look after your tummy, your stomach, that whole sort of general area. This would be a really good week to maybe look at an exercise regime that feeds into the energy system, is probably what I wanted to say there. That would be really good. So something like yoga or Tai Chi, or maybe even going to an energy work practitioner could really be helpful for you this week. When it comes to your home and environment, I actually really like this. It feels like a very private energy, but not from like a, ooh, you know, there's something going on. I think this is like, this could be a week of healing where things really get back to basics. And then finally, for your love and relations, you have the Temperance card. There is definitely an international feel to these cards. For some of you, this could be meeting a handsome stranger. For some of you, you could be told that there is a secret admirer who happens to be from a different culture or happens to be from a, you know, far-flung place. Another way that this shows up for you as well, this could be finally the end to, or the releasing of some challenges or issues that you've had in your partnership or relationship. And then finally, for those of you that are single, like I said, I mean, this could be a great week for those of you that are. And I think you could be pleasantly surprised by who it is that shows up. For your eclipse message on the 10th of June, let's see what comes up for you. You have the Gate, 49 and Revolution. So you're in for massive change anyway, but I feel like this is going to be that week where you kind of look back and say, you know what, that was the turning point of everything. And it really does feel like this is that upward swing, right? So, and I think there was only one other sign that had a similar message to that. So take it and run with it, all right? Use this to your best advantage. The other thing with the Revolution Gate, it's the sleeping phoenix, it's known as, and this suggests, and you know, Capricorns are known for this anyway, it suggests that this week you tap into the power that you have to do more than anybody else in the room, right? Use this to your advantage, because if you get seen by the right person, you know, and I say that in the room relatively because, you know, the world is the way that it is right now, but you kind of get my point. Don't be out to impress, but definitely do your best. I think that's probably the easiest way to put it. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.